Hi, depressed, I'm y'all, and let's be honest here. The Nerf to the Gravita, Impala Gravita, why I always get those mixed up. I mean, it sounds good no matter which way you say it. The Impala Gravita, the new bow and arrow gun, it couldn't have come any quicker. That was my first thought when I saw that there was a patch today. I was like, what could that be? And then when I saw it was the Nerfs, I said, wow, that was quick. I mean, I assume everyone did. They didn't wait a minute. Actually, there's comments on here. Mass breaking is actually consistent now. I thought I just stopped hitting them. One drop oil in Impala Gravita is nearly unusable. Make it middle from past and now. I think the breakable armor bug has been helpful in that. Wait, the breakable armor bug? I don't know. Dude, it sounds like a whole other language on the Steam side of this game. I don't know what they're talking about. Almost entirely, like, I don't know, understood any of that. But it is patch 0.10.2. We'll go over it, and then we'll go check out how, neutered this bow and arrow really is. The Impala Gravita, is it Gravita? Gravata? I don't think it matters. It's Gravita, isn't it? The Impala Gravita now scales its damage based on how much you charge the string. The Impala... So that... Okay, I was looking at the guns already. That makes me wonder if it still is as powerful, but there's the baseline is what you're seeing on the gun, like the text in-game. I don't know. The Impala Gravita's bullet speed curve has been adjusted. Improved bullet hit detection in situations where the bullet is incredibly fast or the player has lower frame rate. Fix an issue where the camera would point in random directions when entering a level. Really? I've never seen that. Fix some level generation issues in the forest. That'll be interesting. Whatever that means. Fix some places in the forest where the player could get stuck easily. Fix Terror Bomb not having localized dialogue. Fix an issue where Terror Bomb wouldn't return the correct amount of bullets. Fixed options, alternative left arrow. What does that mean? Fixed a bug that made breakable enemy armor not block bullets. Masks, barrel boy, planks, cousin sludge. Fixed a bug that made breakable enemy armor not block bullets. So people were shooting through those? Wow, that must have only been with this update. It must have had something to do with the Batman crows, maybe? But I don't know. So... the first thing I did when I saw that was the patch, yeah, I read it before I started recording this because I thought it was probably going to be some minor bug fixes, but I think this is significant enough to talk about, but not significant enough to stream about. I usually stream on bigger updates, something that I can get a few runs out of. This one's probably going to take a one and done run, maybe two if we feel the need to check it out some more and then check to see if we're recording. I always have to do that. Thank you, OCD. But the first thing I noticed was, and I don't think it directly says this. What does it say about damage? Scale? No, it doesn't. It doesn't say that they nerfed the hell out of it, but they did. So if you look at our old OP bow, this thing was doing over 6,000 damage before this patch. Now it's doing 1,300 times 3. So I don't know. Where's my calculator? 1386 times 3. You don't even get to see it. How lazy is that? So 4158. So we're doing about 2,000, more than 2,000 damage less because the old numbers was really high. And I don't know if that's the bottom line. So if I was to just shoot it like, where is it? Like this? Well, I don't know how effective that would be. But like maybe like a medium, not all the way. And then all the way would go back to that 6,000. We'll see. Because I was one tapping pretty much just anything. 4,000 might be enough to one tap most small enemies anyways. But as you can see, with the standard it is now 400. It was 600 before. So starting 762, 600 damage, and then you slap the BMG on it, and it would go up to 1,200 damage. Now that was already absurdly strong. I shouldn't have slapped that on so easily. We're not going to bring this thing out. We're not going to bring this one out. Don't worry. I just wasted a bunch of money on that BMG. But if we looked at like a baseline, Rokua with 762 is still 200. Do I have anything else? There's just like a baseline sniper in here. What do we got? I don't know. I usually deck out my weapons. I don't just keep them being plain Janes here. What about the dart? 500. 500 from the dart. Okay. So still getting 600. So it's still a really powerful sniper, but you have to work more for it now. I was saying I don't know if I want to get rid of that. I think we move one thing around. Can I keep that? Ooh, I'd have to get rid of a condom or something. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, this is going to require some big maths. Maybe. This is too much. This is too advanced for me. How do I do this? I feel like I'm pretty good at Tetris, and then this happens. Okay, hold on. Watch this. There we go. That was probably more complicated than it needed to be, but I don't feel like getting rid of that because I did have to find it. What can we bring on the back end here? Gotta have a backup, right? Come on. Give me something. You know, I haven't brought this thing out in a while. Is this my cartoon oil? No, this is like this is the OP one. All right. We got a little shotgun. No, wait. Where's my bird blaster? No. We bring the bird blaster because I'm not letting those fuckers come around me ever again. Where is it? There it is. The bird blaster. That's a good name. I don't think I said that once when I made that video, but that is a damn good name. So yeah, I don't know. You do have to put in more effort to get value out of this than if you were using like a ferryman or something. Prime Bolt ferryman might already be stronger. I don't know. I don't have any base ferryman on me. If we see one, maybe I could ditch some of my inventory and do a little compare. I could have gone into dev mode and compared, but I'm a little afraid to go into dev mode right now because I don't want to see... I haven't noticed any new items, but I don't want to accidentally stumble across something and be like, oh, wow, that's a spoiler. Because I did see the automatic shotgun spoiler. There was an automatic shotgun in dev kit for like one patch. I saw it. I didn't use it, but oh, wow. Damn, son. That's my favorite helmet. Oh, speaking of which, if you didn't see, good old Beats drew a picture of me, and it was amazing. And he put my Sulfur loadout on it, and that just made it even so much better. I knew you'd be there, you punk. All right, this is good, though. This is good. So we can test to see if we can one-tap you still. Come here. I'm not going to look down the sight. Okay, so we still one-tap him. I'm a little confused on what happened with those damage numbers. Maybe it's still doing the 6,000 at full charge. There's no way of really knowing. Oh, hi, guys. There's just so many of you now. There you go. Little sausage soup. I don't want to deal with them. Ever. Ever. But now that the honeymoon period is gone, how are you guys feeling about Forest Update? Now, I don't know if a honeymoon period is only, what has it been, like a week? Maybe not even a week yet, dude. Maybe not even a week yet. And, you know, my feelings haven't changed. I really still love this. There's a little bit of gunk right there from one of the dead guys. I really still love Forest and the route that they took. But I did see a Reddit post, which I might speak on if you want to know more about it, where somebody was less favorable and actually were really concerned about the future of Sulfur because of this update. If you want to know more about that, let me know, because I did not memorize it. And if you don't want to use Reddit, that means you have either or higher brain cells than me, or just a need to stay sane, because Reddit is not a healthy website at all. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see if we can one-tap Batman. Oh, I shouldn't have ADS'd. You know, you don't want to get the crit on accident. Oh, yeah. So we're still one-tapping everything really easily, but we'll get even more confirmation when we get to the Terror Bomb, because the Terror Bomb, I think we about two-tapped it, maybe 3 max. 3 max on the two-tap, or on the tapping, I guess. I don't know how to say that with any normal language. And then we're also looking for my last Sulfur, because my goodness, I don't know when the game took away my Sulfurs, what patch that was, but if you don't know the lore, there was a patch, there's probably a live stream of it with me breaking and dying inside, and it took away my pair of Sulfurs, and I only had one left, which I had saved because Sulfurs are my favorite, because I love a triple jump, right? And basically, I've been hunting for another one ever since, and I don't know how long it's been. This feels new. I feel like I've not seen this big pileup at the end of one of these little tucked away areas. Maybe that was one of the level progression fixes they made, that those tucked away areas aren't like that always now. Soul resin on the ground? Free soul resin? That's good money. Free soul resin. Better than a pineapple grenade, I believe. Oh, shit. Well, that's way... Okay. Why not? Not a soul fair. Oh, snap. We've been here. Snap? You know what's funny? I actually heard a kid say that at Target today, because it was finally the weekend. I've still been trying to find Pokemon cards, so I went to Target, and they had some. It wasn't what I was looking for, but at this point, I even called my wife to deliberate. I was like, she supports me in my goofy, harebrained schemes of enjoying Pokemon cards and eventually giving that collection and hobby to my son. Oh, what was that? What was that thought process? What are you doing out here, man? You're not a threat anymore. But there was some, and a kid walked up behind me as I was on the phone with her, and he rounded the corner, saw the cards, and was just like, oh, snap. And I was like, yeah, that internally, that is exactly how I felt. Oh, interesting pond. It's a big one. I don't know if I brought the goggles. I did bring the goggles. Maybe we could take a dive. Maybe take a little dip and dive here. Let's see. God. Holy smokes. I haven't had a chance to look at the comments yet. I'll probably do that when I'm done recording this. Shit. Take a look and then reply to some of them. Yesterday was, I don't know if you could tell how bloodshot my right eyeball is. Okay, I'm just getting lost in this right now, so I'm going to stop doing that. Yesterday was a freaking doozy. We basically had to go to the car dealership, and if you've ever gone to the car dealership before, it was nothing bad, but we went because we were making emails, and we had to discuss something. And, when we came in there, they're like, oh, dude, don't worry. They said something along the lines of, like, we're going to break records today. We're going to have you in and out in 30 minutes. And then it was 4.5 hours later, 3 to 5 tantrums from my son from being stuck in a freaking car dealership. And I almost had a tantrum, too. I was, that's not fun. Especially when they were, claiming to speed everything up. But they move slower than the damn DMV over there. And I think it's probably a sales tactic, keep you bored, wear you down, some Geneva Convention breaking shit. So yeah, I didn't even mention until the last dude we talked with. I was like, yeah, he's like, you guys are tired? And I was like, yeah, we'll wake up at 4 a.m. And it was like 8:30. It was like, oh shit. Oh yeah, dude, nobody, it was just annoying. And basically took a big hit on my sleep because of that. And I am just, for once, exhausted, and it's not, I don't want to say my son's fault, but babies, they do struggle to sleep well. So, it was interesting. Dude, he's shedding blood but not dying. What the hell was that? What the heck was that? He shouldn't be able to take any bullet from this. This is a little beast. It's literally designed to murder him and his family. In game. Sorry, I don't want to get quoted out of context there. That would be insane. But yeah, so that was annoying. And the next time we're going to get a babysitter. I don't know if we can find that. Nobody wants to babysit a baby that's not even 1 year old yet. That's a death wish. Oh. Now, I made a promise that if I found one of those, I want a priming bolt to see what we can get it up to. There's good money to be made in here, though. So let's eat one of these, eat this, and then do this. I need to find a salesman. What's the starting caliber on this? 400, which was, but it's a BMG. What was it? It was 800 for the BMG on the, now, but granted, you have to take into consideration that there is more work going into using the bow and arrow. Where you can literally do a full recoil build for the ferryman and just DPS-wise, it's going to outclass it every time. But maybe not when he was doing 1,200 per bullet. Now, I'm not saying I want everything to be stupid OP, but I've always... Help me. Oh, no. I've always felt weird about buffs and nerfs in a single-player experience. Now, I understand the core concept of this game is for it to be, really challenging. But, I don't know, I still feel weird about it. Because, to me, it's kind of like if you want a challenge and you're mad that a certain gun or when Aftershock was getting the nerfs exists, just don't use it. That's how I've always felt. And I was apprehensive to use Aftershock all the time. I had my taser on me. I'm not, like, still hung up on that, but that's the only other example of something being nerfed in this game. Like, to the... I mean... So much fun to fight. Yeah, that's awesome. I don't think Aftershock was nerfed into the ground, but it was made totally irrelevant. At one point, it was the go-to, hey, I need help in this game, just use Aftershock. And that might be a problem. That could be considered an issue for a lot of people. Yes, I did want to sell that. Nice little compact gun. I can go back to having this guy. I'm going to keep Pot Shot because it's a good oil. Sort of. I mean, it's not the greatest. Ah, shit, man. This is why people out here making guns to kill you specifically, bitch. Okay. But I was going to make another video today. I planned on it, and then I saw the nerf, and I was like, I'm tired. I want something easy. And, oh, dude, double crown is crazy. That goes so hard. What the hell? That's nuts. I'm about to become a loud Pokemon YouTuber for how freaking hyped that is, dude. Thank you. That's just what? Like 12,000 plus gold for one run is nuts. But yeah, I was like, I'm tired. I need something that I could one-shot real quick. And then I'm going to do something else, a little secretive. That I have been talking about a little bit, but I don't want to reveal it too much just yet, but I will. You know, everyone's got to keep their secrets, and Perfect Random taught me that. So, you know, if you're mad about your boy keeping secrets, it's their fault. All right? They keep the lip sealed. I'm going to do the same. As long as I want to, man. But, yeah, so I was like, we'll save that one for tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be more well-rested, and by hopefully, I mean, you bet your sweet little cheeks I'm going to be super well-rested tomorrow. I'm going to be like a super machine. I'm not that, I mean, like, I'm, like, tired, but not mentally. Like, physically, I'm, like, falling apart. But mentally, I'm still sharp as a Doltac. I can't give myself too much credit in that department. Jump scares? Any jump scares, huh? Still looking for those Sulfurs. Okay. But, whoa, ghost spawning at the end is still freaking me out. It's very strange that that's not the first time. I feel like it happens at Forest more than anywhere else. No cabin. I didn't hear the noise. I forgot to eat that. I grabbed that specifically to eat it and didn't do that. Okay. Still haven't seen marshmallows at the campfire. I saw somebody say that, and I haven't seen it yet. Again, I need to read the comments if that was clarified, and I do believe them. I think I'm not lucky. I think I'm unlucky. Whoa, where, pal? Actually, I know I'm unlucky because look how many armor chests does it take before I can get my damn thing? So, as we're seeing the OP man killer in game, the bow is still incredibly powerful with, you know, I mean, it's still 100% working just fine. So, the nerf, more or less, just took the funny numbers and lowered them a little bit. Because it was a little funny looking. Doing 6,000 damage for nothing. Just for fun. Just for funsies. It's inappropriate. The only thing that it would give any, like, significant value to is a boss. Otherwise, I don't want these fools to touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Otherwise, there you go. Otherwise, sorry, I heard him drop some stuff. I want to see what it was. You don't need 6,000 damage for any, like, typical enemy. I think 2,500 and up is going to cover you. And then at that point, you could probably just start worrying about recoil. Depending on the gun, maybe some ammo consumption. This thing does not need ammo consumption at all. What's the point? Unless you're doing the rocket launcher, which that bow might be fucked. That might be completely bungled now. Because the whole point of that one was to keep firing and not worrying about the bullets dropping. And I still don't know what's going to be the fate of the rocket launcher scroll. I personally think it's going to exit the game at some point. I think what would make the most sense for the rocket launcher scroll would be if they made it an endless mode perk, maybe? So when I say that, I mean, like, normally in endless mode, you'll have, like, in a lot of the games, you'll have, like, a wacky round. Stop jumping at me and completely avoiding... Throw me off there, big guy. Okay. Knock it off. I swear, those guys miss one. They dodge one shot and they become almost invincible. Through the mountain. That's cool. I have just I've fallen off. Dude's off his game. It's because I was passionate about what I was talking about. These fools just... They decided it was clobbering time. Oh my god. Leave me alone, birdie. Ow. Hunkering down in the man's flesh. But in a lot of those kinds of games, you will get like rounds with wacky modifiers, and I think the rocket launcher might be better suited for a wacky modifier instead of being something you can use whenever you want, because it's never going to work. I feel like it's just too indebted to its weirdness, and it'll never work out. And that's just what it is. I mean, you could say that about me, too. You know, I love you, Rocket Launcher Squirrel. I love how weird you are and how little you fit in to the rest of this game. I love that there are things in the game that seemingly feel out of place compared to everything else. I love that. I think it makes it feel special, and I usually try to make new builds using that thing because of that. We'll keep the Bresnik for now. You don't have anything I want. How's that make you feel there, script? But yeah, I mean, I'm glad to see that our bow didn't take too big of a hit from this. And I don't have to delete that video in shame. Not that I would ever delete any videos. I don't think I've ever done that. I privated a couple. I privated one because I was trying to find, you know, my footing in Overwatch content creation. And I did like a news article, clickbaited just a little bit, and somebody came in my comments and was like, I can't believe you clickbait me, dude. Like, I really thought this was something. It wasn't even that big of a deal. I don't remember what it was, but the guy alone saying that, I was like, well, I don't want to clickbait anybody. And then I privated it. It wasn't even that great of a video. Oh, graveyard, let's go. Fun stuff. I didn't bring like a Fisk or anything, but we should be able to kick some butt with this thing. And this. Yeah, that does the trick. That does the trick. I gotta save some durability for the terror bomb, because this is gonna effectively one-tap that bitch. We got the graves. Where's the crypt? Okay, crypt seems to always spawn. That was weird. Rokua, nice. Brand new Rokua. It's good money to be made, but I still can't believe those fools added a crypt just to mess with us. It's messed up, man. We'll never know what the crypt key is for. At this point, they could make it so the crypt key does exactly nothing, and then just have it in as one giant meme, and then wait till the game's like 5-6 years old and be like, yeah, we just wanted to fuck with you guys. Or that wasn't even the original plan, but we decided when you guys made a hubbub about it that it would be better to just mess with you. And if they did that, that's like +1 respect. But it's just the mystery of the whole thing. It's got me twisted. I need to do a run of the game, like a full run, because I don't know exactly what they touched in the other areas. A lot of the times when they do an update, they'll tweak other things here and there and then not mention the things that have been tweaked. I don't need that. It's good money, but I don't need it. Samurai armor. I find that so much. And you kind of just find out on your own. Kind of like the damage numbers dropping on here. That could be something to do with the charge strength, but that's all just assumptions, you know. There's no knowing for sure what happened there. I'm giving up on the Sulfurs. Jesus. Fuck. He didn't die to that? That's unfortunate, because he's looking right at me. Let's, because I don't want to use a max potion or a health potion after I did that. So we're gonna get a little distance, and then apparently I missed this. There you go. Oh, that's a whole heck of a lot of them, isn't it? Now I'm kind of wishing I got that pineapple grenade. Didn't realize there was a tree behind me. See ya. Oh my goodness. Here's some big boys. Oh, no. Okay, stop with the... You can't be doing everything all the time, dude. Oh my god. It seems like they have a mechanism in place to where if I even brush up next to them, they are going to damage me. They're just that cracked. Like an instant reflex kind of thing. I saw the other one jump up there. Yeah. You're not slick, pal. Has it already been a minute? I'm already out of my power bar effects. Wow. That was a quick little minute. I saw this over here, too. After I said I gave up on Sulfurs? Oh, come on, dude. Your guy tries to summon him, and I can't even get him. It's actually killing me. It's killing me. It's killing me. I mean, at this rate, I might just retire when I find him. It feels like that's my gamer moment of a lifetime, whether I want it to be or not. But I'm not going to retire, don't worry. Ooh, a hard hat. Yeah, fuck you. Okay, hold on. This guy's right in my face right now. I mean, this little flat cannon, which someone referred to it as such, they said, dude just made a flat cannon. Wait, yeah, I kind of did. Didn't mean to. We're good. It's a nice thing about Forest is, you know, you don't really have to charge your amulet because chances are you made it out alive, and that's +1 for being the best area to loot in the game. Another +15 would be the amount of chests you could find. My goodness. I mean, every single enemy in here is difficult, except for the trash people. They're like a little palate cleanser. But that's the only thing, you know, you gotta... I kind of like that, though, that I have to bring specific kits that are going to help me instead of just goofing off with whatever I want. It is a later stage, so, like, to me, that's fine. That is fine by me. Like, if it was something early game... I'd be a little annoyed. Like, if caves, I had to bring a specific type of gun, that'd be annoyed. But I do recommend if you're going to run Forest, bring something at one tap or a bunch of power bars and get ready to run away, because you're going to run out of durability at some point if you try to bring something that's a little bit underpowered. And that's just the way it is, man. What are you doing? He looked weird as hell. Okay, he dropped something interesting. Like a weapon attachment, maybe? Got you, bitch. Oh, come on. Yeah, all right. I see you. Pretty gamer. Dynamite. I ain't mad about that. Oh, it's inherited oil. I love inherited oil. That's like, to me, the only durability oil that I like. It's, what is it, 50 plus 50? Where is it? Okay. Plus 50, minus 100% loot chance. You're getting almost, you know, you're getting quite a bit. That's quite a bit. For just the knock to loot chance, and once you're in higher levels, loot chance isn't that important. What do you got to trade? Yeah. You never have what I want. Okay, let's get rid of, pretty much, let's just keep this. It's just sold a wobble. I like aesthetic, but I'm going to get rid of it. Let's sell that. Yeah, why not? Okay. I hear him. I'm just going to leave, because what's the point? What's the point? Okay, did I sell the dynamite? I kind of wanted to throw the dynamite at the Terror Bomb. I also wanted to stub his stupid toe. But we'll take what we can get. I did sell it. I just did it. I don't know how I forgot. Imagine the localization thing made him Japanese. Oh, okay, we're good. What was he saying? Oh, he's saying hue last time or some shit? Okay, so that nerf is really felt here. Because I think the last time it was like one shot doing like half of his health. I fired way too quickly off that. Okay, maybe it's just that stage 1 there. I don't know. I can't tell. Which is not a bad thing, you know. Okay. Looked like he was about to do the rain dance. Oh, you getting scared? Yeah, get out of here. Scram, champ. So I don't know if I would still keep this in S tier. But I think so. I think it's still an S tier gun. Which I have done an official update of the gun rankings. I said I want to do that when they added 3 more. You know, 5 guns. Or maybe wait till the Guns and Magic update. Because that'll probably do it. That'll probably be enough Does it open up the back wall where we came in? Imagine this is where the crypt is. It's where they hide it. Reopens. Just gotta go back through. Huh? Nah. Let me drop the crypt key in there or something. Nope. I'm starting to think it's gonna be a long, long time before we understand anything about that crypt key. Take that as you will, but take the information that the nerf isn't that bad, which I'm glad. I mean, I didn't see anybody panicking over it. I haven't checked on people's opinions on it yet. I will with this video. Do I have a priming bolt, or am I extra fucked here? What's going on? Priming bolt. Do I really not have a priming bolt right now? I could probably pull one off a gun, but I'm shocked. Really? Priming bolt, priming bolt, priming bolt, none. Okay, let's see. Does the other ferryman have one? It does. This is kind of annoying. Oh, boy. Let's put this away. You know what? I have a Plica sniper that might have one. That's got 4 attachments. I don't want to burn through attachments here. Fuck. What else would have one? Has it got a prime bolt? No. I don't know if you could put prime bolt on that. Okay, I think I'm just gonna stop being a shithead and just fucking do it. Boom. Boom. That's the fat man. Okay, so it had the Bresnik BMD tactical. Oh, it's the black one. Okay. Laser sight and a prime bolt. Okay, I just want to make sure. So if we take this 400 with the BMG, we priming bolt it. We go to 440. I'm not a mathematician or anything, so I didn't know that. Okay. Put this back on. And then take that, put it back on. So, with that, I mean, yeah, it's still like the strongest base sniper. So, that's nice. It's a nice little treat. And don't judge my shitty math. Damn it. So, yeah, I think it's still going to stay in regular rotation for me because of that. I'm very happy with that. I should have kept that cryo. I can go back for it, but I'd have to spend more. Interested to see what they do next because, yeah, that's much more powerful than the Salamander was. Salamander kind of still sucks dick. Can we, if we're going to be passing out nerfs left and right, can we buff the Salamander? Like, give it a decent buff because it sucks. What about that? Where's the buffs, man? Salamander sucks. Bronco sucks. Well, okay, I don't know about the Salamander sucking. It's just like there's other pistols that do a way better job. Same thing with the Bronco. So the Bronco's the one I just... That needs like a significant damage increase in my opinion. I think the Dart and the Bronco are almost never too viable. But the Dart has a lot of damage. The Bronco, I don't know. Maybe give it like 50, 60 extra damage per shot at base, and I think I would appreciate it more. Otherwise, it's just too much of a pain in the ass to enjoy. But you know it's not a pain in the ass? Talking to you next time. All right. Go out there, enjoy your neutered Impala Gravita, and I'll see you probably tomorrow. Also, there's one hell of a Witchfire Wednesday, right? I'm so sorry.